What's good with y'all? Got another story to tell, and this is about how I got shot at before I got on stage. Yeah, let's get into it.
Look, hey, now why the fuck would I bite my tongue when that shit be hurting on accident? You rather kill yourself to keep it.
What's good? This is Habit 803, the Habit 803 YouTube channel and the Habit 803 podcast, and I appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and if you know somebody that would like to hear this too, go ahead and share it to them. All right. Oh yeah, and don't forget, hit that notification bell so you can keep getting notified every time I drop videos, so you can get tips of being entertained and all that good stuff. All right. So now let's talk about how I got shot at before I got on stage to do a show. Okay, so the year is like I don't know, I want to say like 2008, 2009ish. You understand? And I'm fucking with this dude named DJ Casper. Okay, couldn't find a picture of him, so don't be looking for that. Also, too, he's a scumbag. We was doing we was doing little shows. I would be hosting, he would be DJing, and at first, in the beginning, he was telling me he was only getting paid like $100 to do it, and he could only give me like $30 and stuff like that, you know. And we did like too many shows like that for like the first 3 months until I found out this dude is getting like $300 a show, and I was getting fucking shitted on, you know. White boy DJ Casper. Needless to say, I beat the brakes off that motherfucker, and you know, it is what it is on that. But anyway, when I was rolling with the dude, at the time, on Marshall Street, my light bill is fucking sky high, like it always is. And this is before Shanny, so I'm by myself, solo dolo, and I'm out here trying to get the bills paid, okay? So he tells me he's got a show for me to come down. It's I got to host a little bit, and they want me to perform and be an opening act for OJ DA Juiceman coming down to a club called Hotrods in 4A. Can't find that either because that club no longer exists. The picture for that, I looked hard, trust me. Anyway, so this club Hotrods, we had already been at before, and we had already done shows at before, and it was notorious for being one of those crazy ass spots where they be shooting and fighting and shit like that. But yeah, this is one of those crazy ass events. So needless to say, before I left, I made sure I had my water gun full of water before I left out that motherfucker. You can put a little bleach in there. You understand what I'm saying? So now, it's nighttime. It's like, I don't know, like 12-ish, you know what I'm saying? You know, and if you from the South, you know, when we get acts coming in, they don't come in till like 3, 4 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So 1 o'clock is early, 12 o'clock is like early, you know what I'm saying? So I leave, I get there like, you know, 12:30, like 1 o'clock, I'm pulling up. Now, at the time, I'm driving in this a Chrysler Sebring, okay? A small Chrysler Sebring, I think it was like a 96, 97 coupe. It was very small. I used to call it the shoe because it was like it looked like a shoe to me. It was black. It was a very, very small car, you know, and the driver door was stuck. Yeah, my driver door was stuck on that one. So now I pull up to the club. When I park, I notice it's packed and everything, as it should be, because OJ is going to be there tonight, you know, and this is back when he was hot, you know what I'm saying? He was still buzzing real good, you know what I'm saying? So when I pull up, I say, okay, I'm going to roll up, you know, smoke up a little bit before I get up in here and go do what I do, you know what I'm saying? Casper's supposed to be giving me like $50 tonight, so I need this bread, whatever, so I can do what I do to get this money, you know what I'm saying? So after I roll up and I light up. Soon as I light up, it was like a movie. Soon as I light it up, I hear a gunshot. Like, it was like, and like, soon as you know what I'm saying? You know, and it got me, you know, a real smoker though. I'm still trying to light it and smoke it. But I'm tripping like, you know, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm looking around. I don't see it. I don't see people running, but I'm smoking a little bit. And I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and just smoke this in the club. Let me get out the car and get up in the club. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I got my shit. Let's go. So soon as I open the door, no kidding, you know what I'm saying? I open the door and I hear it again soon as I open the fucking door. Like I open the door and it's like, bing, another gunshot. And I'm like, you know, what the fuck? So as I open the door and I hear this gunshot, pow, I'm ducking down, getting out the car, you know what I'm saying? Got to crawl over, you know, to the passenger side. So I'm crawling over to the passenger side. I push the door out the way. I keep hearing more gunshots now. Pow, pow, pow. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I fall down on the ground, got my club clothes on the ground that I'm supposed to be performing in and all this other shit, you know. But I make sure I got my CD, because I can't leave this bitch, because I got to get my motherfucking money so I can help pay for these motherfucking bills that I got going on. You understand? So now, you know, I'm down on the ground motherfucking Rambo style, you know, like what the fuck. I'm looking at the club. Okay, so now where I'm at, I'm parked on the side of the club, and it's like the front of the club, and that's where all the commotion is going on at. You understand what I'm saying? And then there's a side of the club where, you know, it was like, looked like a little door. It looked like it turned into a regular house, like a fucking, like a door. You ever been to one of them old country porches with the screen door, then you go in and then it's a door, and then you go in the actual house? Well, that's what it was like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, all the commotion is going up front. So I managed to, you know, Call of Duty my ass over there to the side, and I get to brushing my shit off because I gotta be presentable, you know what I'm saying? So I'm brushing my shit off, you know, I'm making sure I got my CD and shit. I'm looking back, making sure the car's straight, making sure I got my smoke, everything on me, make sure I got the fire, everything on me. You understand what I'm saying? So now, you know, I go to the little screen door. I open the screen door up. As I open the screen door up, there's people back here. Now, mind you, I done been to this club like 4 or 5 times before. I didn't even know this part of the club really even fucking existed. And it's like, you know, 6 or 7 people back here, girls and dudes, just sitting back here smoking, cooling out. You know, if you from the South and you've been in when the club be going crazy and shit, you know, you got some people, you know, that's just too used to it, and they just in the back cooling out smoking. I don't give a damn. When bullets is flying, I don't give a fuck. I'm not used to the shit. I'm alert. I don't give a damn. You understand what I'm saying? So now I come in this motherfucker. They all sitting there smoking, looking at me. I'm sitting there breathing a little hard, and they so motherfucking cool. I don't want to lose my cool, because, you know, I'm sitting here, but, you know, at the same time I'm taking this here, but at the same time they looking at me like, you know, nonchalant, and I gotta perform. So I'm like, you know, I guess, you know, kind of calm down a little bit, and I'm like, you know, I gotta get in the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to get inside, you know. And so, you know, they was like, you know, go ahead, you can go in through there. And I'm like, all right. So I walk through, these motherfuckers just smoking nonchalantly. You know, I don't hear no more gunshots, but they just don't give a fuck. They just there, you know, it's whatever. So I go to the door, try to open it. It doesn't open. I knock on the door. The door opens after I knock on it, and fucking OJ the Juiceman himself, okay, he's like wearing like some kind of yellow outfit or whatever. He got like these chains on and like some shades and shit. He opens the motherfucking door, right? So when he opened up the door, I look at him, and I ain't never met him or nothing before, nothing like that, you know, but I know who he is. And I look at him, he kind of little, you know, he's a little shorter than me. And I'm looking down like, you know, I'm like, OJ? And he was like, hey man, what's good? You know, he smiled. He had like, and I ain't gonna lie, when he smiled, you know, he had a gleaming, you know, shit was just blinded. It was nighttime, dancing diamonds anyway. And I'm like, all right, you know, I was like, yeah, what's good? You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's crazy out there. And he was like, yeah, you already know how it is. And he had like, you know, like 3-4 chicks with him on the side or whatever. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess people don't, you know, give a damn. You know, I mean, yeah, I done been in this before, whatever. I'm from the South and everything too, but damn it, this is high alert right now. You would be thinking, but I guess it's not. Whatever. So, you know, I go in there. We close the door. I dap him up and everything. I look around and I see not DJ Casper, because DJ Casper, he will have somebody working for him in a motherfucking heartbeat. So DJ Solo, he's a homeboy of mine. He also rolls with us or whatever like that. I go over to Solo. I'm like, yo, what the hell happened? He said he's sitting there fucking bugging because he got them to fight. You know how it is, playing that Pastor Troy, that crime mob and all that other shit. Motherfucker, he was like, yeah, man, I guess they must have had a bet. Like, yeah, we was going to get it crunk enough to get them to fight. I'm looking at him like, okay, well, yeah, that was something, you know, almost got me shot the fuck up before I got up in here, but it's all gravy, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm like, yo, what good, you know, what's good? What time am I supposed to host or whatever and get on? He was like, oh, You know, I got my partner. I can't remember his name right now. But it was another partner with another dude, random dude. He was hosting. He was pretty straight, you know, decent or whatever like that. And he was hosting, doing this thing, and he was like, "Look, just go ahead and perform." And I'm like, "You sure? Want to make sure I get my bread so I can do my thing." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I got you. Well, Casper told me to give you this here." So he gives me my bread, everything there, little 50, whatever like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he gives me the microphone. So I go over there and I perform, do my thing. I had a song called "That's My Shit." I still got it on, you know. It's on my Spotify and my YouTube and all that. I probably have a link to that down there. But yeah, went out there, did that song, rocked the fucking crowd with it. It was pretty dope. Then after that, I got off. I forgot who else went on after me. It was somebody else went on after me. They did pretty decent. And then OJ went on. He was doing this thing, you know, with the 32 Entertainment and all that. And I'm getting money and everything. And it was pretty dope. It was fun. That was wild. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was that's how I had got shot at before I got on stage, opening up for OJ DA Juiceman back in the day for $50. If you want more of these stories, just go ahead and, you know, leave them in the comments, and we can go ahead and keep these things coming, man. You know what I'm sizzling? I appreciate y'all rocking with me and everything like that. If you want more, make sure you follow the links in the description, or make sure you check out the playlist, or you check out you know, one of these videos we're at over here and all that. And yeah, appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and until next time, bye.